Breaking news. Welcome to today's headlines. Yorubas are going to defend themselves from terrorists with everything within their power. Afenifere reviews. Yorubas are going to defend themselves from terrorists with everything within their power. Afenifere reviews. To my dear listeners from wherever you're listening from, please stay tuned as I read today's news. The Pan-Yoruba Social-Cultural Organization, Afenifere, has stated that the Yoruba people are going to use everything within their power to defend themselves against any external forces. Afenifere said this in response to the tension and security threats caused by terrorists in the southwest region. Recently, there was a report that a Boko Haram commander was arrested in Ogun State. It was reported that the suspected terrorist was in the southwest state to set up a cell from where the terror group would carry out attacks in the region. In addition, Gani Adams, the Ààrẹ Ọ̀nà Kakanfò of Yoruba land, also raised the alarm over alleged plot by armed terrorists to attack some states in the southwest region of the country. Mr. Gani said the intelligence report he received showed that the terrorists were setting up camps in forests in Osun, Oyo, and Ogun State. We are aware of their plans to strike in Lagos, Ibadan, Oyo State, and Abeokuta in Ogun State. However, I employ all the governors in the southwest to recruit local security service structure in their various local governments, he said. However, Afenifere Secretary Chief Shola Ebisheni told the Sahara reporters that the tension is not just in the Yoruba land alone, but all over Nigeria. He asserted that the tension is caused by insecurity in the land. The tension is not just in the Yoruba land alone, but all over the Federation. The tension is being caused by insecurity in the land. The report of the bandit in Yoruba State is from OPC and Amotekun, and they know what to do with the full backing of Afenifere. Yoruba people are entitled to defend themselves if the government failed to defend them. The right to self-defense is an inalienable right. We are going to use everything within their power to defend ourselves against any external forces, he said. Ebisheni said Afenifere believes that the first antidote for insecurity in Nigeria is to allow every state to have its own well-equipped police. The insecurity may not be a strange thing. There could be insecurity anywhere, but the capacity of the government or the state to tackle the insecurity is the reason for its existence. The basic responsibility and duty of a government or state are to secure the lives and property of the citizens in its territorial jurisdiction, and also to protect the state against external aggression in order to maintain its legal sovereignty. Today, Nigeria is not being challenged by any neighboring state. The insecurity in the land is internal, which normally is the duty of the police. In every federation, all the constituent units have their own government and have the capacity for internal security arrangement, in which case the state is legally entitled to have its own police for internal security within its territorial borders. Afenifere believes that the first antidote for insecurity in Nigeria is to allow every state to have their own police and well equipped in terms of men, materials, and weapons. The Afenifere chieftain affirmed that Nigeria has exhibited all indices and symptoms of a failed state, stressing that Nigerians should rise up and defend themselves. Nigeria has exhibited all indices and symptoms of a failed state. You have a state where bandits do not fear the president of the country, where bandits attacked vehicles of Mr. President on the road and nothing has been done. Children can no longer go to school anymore, and all schools in the nation's capital have been shut down. Nigerians should rise up at their own defense, he added. The Pan-Yoruba Socio-Cultural Organization, Afenifere, has stated that the Yoruba people are going to use everything within their power to defend themselves against any external forces. Afenifere said this in response to the tension and security threat caused by terrorists in the southwest region. Recently, there was a report that a Boko Haram commander was arrested in Ogun State. It was reported that the suspected terrorist was in the southwest state to set up a cell from where the terror group would carry out attacks in the region. So my dear listeners, now I've come to the end of our today's news.